the chorus group here at Lebanon High School. Hope you enjoyed that, and even more so, we hope that you will enjoy this varsity boys basketball contest again tonight, featuring the Gate City Blue Devils and their Highlands District rival, the Lebanon Pioneers. Gate City comes into this contest with an overall record of 12-3. They've lost one game in the Highlands District, making their record overall 5-1. Here tonight, they hope to win over Lebanon in their first meeting earlier this month on the 3rd of January. They did win in that game, and it wasn't very close. As I get the stat sheet out from that contest, it was 65-39. So the Blue Devils on top by 26 points in that contest. Hopefully here tonight it will be a repeat of the same, and Gate City will easily defeat the Pioneers. I'm sure they have other things in mind, however, as tonight they are playing on their beautiful home court facility. Talking with different people before the ball game began about the facility here, from what I understand, I think it was built way back in the mid-1980s. But I tell you, it looks like a facility that is still beyond its time, as here it is, been here, I guess, for close to 11 or 12 years now. And it is still just a state-of-the-art facility. You walk in the front entryway, and it looks like you're coming into some kind of mall or something. Has a beautiful atrium and a skylight overhead. Just a beautiful facility. I guess I would have to nominate this for perhaps one of the nicest high schools that I have been in the region. Tonight, Gate City's starters are Chris Peters, Jake Housefry, Richard Howell, Josh Shoemaker, and Chad Beasley. Starting for Lebanon, it's Ben Carpenter, Eric Steele, Adam Breeding, Anthony Carrier, and Blake Stone. Jumping will be Gate City's big man, Josh Shoemaker, and he easily gets the tip. I don't even think number 34, Adam Breeding, even made an attempt to get it from Gate City's 6'9" senior Josh Shoemaker. And Gate City has it to start things. Beasley to Peters from three-point land. Good, as Peters starts off with a completion on a three-pointer. Peters' last game against Pulaski, or check that, against J.J. Kelly, did a good job from three-point land. He'd had a few games that were a little off, but tonight he starts things off by giving Gate City the lead straight off the bat with a three-pointer. Number 34 for the Pioneers passes the ball back out to number 12, as I will work to memorize these numbers and their names, these players' names. Number 20 has the ball. That's Eric Steele. Steele with the long pass across to the right side of the court. He finds Adam Breeding. Breeding back across the Steele from three-point land. He matches Chris Peters' tray to tie the score. Eric Steele with 3 points. 6:55 left in the first quarter. It's a tie ball game, 3-3. Richard Howell for Gate City. Number 10 passes the ball over to Shoemaker. Shoemaker back across court. Richard Howell inside. They find Beasley. It's out of bounds. Last touched by number 12 of the Pioneers, Ben Carpenter. It will be Gate City's ball. Gate City's Josh Shoemaker is out of bounds. He will throw the ball in to Chris Peters. Peters to Shoemaker. Shoemaker to Peters. Peters to Shoemaker again in the right corner. Shoe takes the three-point attempt, misses, gets the rebound himself easily, moves inside, then passes back out Richard Howell. Howell to Beasley. Beasley gets the shot off. It's missed. Shoemaker underneath. Very seldom does Shoemaker miss when he gets into a shooting position like that. His height is just too much for any of the defenders, and Shoemaker will score, as it is now 3-5. Gate City on top again by 2 points. The first foul of the ball game will be called, and it will be against number 10, Richard Howell for Gate City. A push by Howell is his first, as well as Gate City's team first. Pass down, number 20 has the ball for the Pioneers. That's Eric Steele. Steele back to number 40, Anthony Carrier. Carrier takes the ball to the goal and scores. So again, we have a tie ball game, 5-5 with 5:55 left in the first period. A lot of fives. Number 41, Housefry with the ball. Back out, it's Shoemaker. Shoemaker on the right side of the court, passes into the front court to Richard Howell. Howell takes a few steps up, then passes over to the right corner where Shoemaker waits. The shot up for 3 points by Josh Shoemaker is good, as Shoe picks up his 5th point of the ball game and now gives Gate City their biggest lead matches what their biggest lead was when it was 3-0. It's a 3-point lead, 8-5. Ball stolen away. It's Chris Peters taking it down court. Pass off Shoemaker underneath, layup, good. Josh Shoemaker. 10-5. Now the Devils outright with their biggest lead of the ball game. 5:14 left in the first, as it is number 20 Steele with the ball for the Pioneers, guarded heavily by Chris Peters. Steele gets the pass off. It's stolen away, though. Peters has it with some help by Chad Beasley. Peters takes the ball down court. Passes over. It's Shoemaker. Shoemaker underneath Beasley. Up with the shot. No good. Shoemaker, though. Rebound up. No good. Own rebound up. No good again. And number 50 comes up with it. Then Beasley, but they say that there was dual possession for a fraction of a second, and I think that's all that is necessary for the official to call a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Lebanon. Inbounding the basketball for the Pioneers is Blake Stone. He throws it in to number 40, Anthony Carrier. Carrier across the midcourt time stripe. He throws over to number 12, Ben Carpenter. Carpenter guarded by Richard Howell. Gets the shot off and scores. That's Ben Carpenter, 4-2. And it's Devils cutting their lead down to 3, 10-7, 4:28 left in the first period. Richard Howell is across the midcourt timeline for Gate City. On the right side, he throws a cross court to Peters. Peters to Beasley. Beasley, Howell. Howell, Shoemaker. Or check that house right. House right. Back out. It's Beasley. Or check that. Peters. Maybe I'll get it right in a minute. Peters to Richard Howell now. Howell back over. Chris Peters. Peters finds Beasley this time with the ball, and Beasley passes back out to Shoemaker. Ball goes out of bounds. Backcourt violation. It will be Lebanon basketball. Number 50 gets the ball on the inbound. That's Blake Stone. Stone, the right corner, passes the ball off, or at least he needs to, guarded heavily by Beasley. He does get a pass off to Steele. Back out now to Carrier. They throw back into the front court. Number 34, Breeding with the ball. Pass to Steele. Steele with the pass to Stone. Stone on the right side throws back into the front court to number 40. He drives down, then passes back out to number 34, Breeding. Breeding still has the ball, but not for long as it's stolen by Gay City's Chris Peters. Peters to house right to Howell. Howell in the right corner gets the ball stolen away. My goodness, a good play there by Lebanon as they saved it and went to the right person with it. So it is Lebanon ball. Number 40, Anthony Carrier with the ball. He passes off to Ben Carpenter. Carpenter guarded by Howell near the top of the key. He passes over to his left to number 34, Adam Breeding. Breeding back over now. It's number 50, Blake Stone. Stone back over to number 34, Breeding. Shot off and a whistle blown as the ball goes out of bounds. It will be Gate City basketball, I believe. Housewright comes out of the contest as Aaron Flannery comes in for the first time tonight. And I was mistaken, it is Lebanon basketball as Carpenter gets it and gives the inbound to number 20, Eric Steele. Number 40 with it now, that's Anthony Carrier. Carrier pass off, deflected by Shoemaker out of bounds, and it will now be Lebanon ball out of bounds. The inbound will be in front of the Gate City varsity cheerleaders here tonight, doing a good job as always. Number 12, it looks like Carpenter throws the inbound into number 40, Carrier. Carpenter from 3, no good. Ball is now rebounded by number 34. Richard Howell saves it, pops it up in the air. Number 40 comes up with the catch. That's Anthony Carrier. Now it's Ben Carpenter again. A lot of time ticking off the clock, down to 2 minutes, 24 seconds left in the first period. Number 40, Anthony Carrier has it, passes off number 34, Adam Breeding. Breeding back over to number 12, Ben Carpenter. Carpenter back out now to number 40 for the Pioneers, Carrier. And once again, it's Adam Breeding with the ball. The score, 7-10. Devils with a 3-point advantage here late in the first period. Number 40 has the basketball. Now it's in the hands of number 12. That's Ben Carpenter. Carpenter moves inside, back out Breeding. The shot up by Breeding, no good, and Shoemaker comes up with it as Gate City takes over on offense. Shoemaker with the ball near the top of the key, back from it in the front court. Pass over to Flannery. Flannery across court, Peters. Peters inside, Shoemaker. Cross to Flannery. Flannery, Howell, top of the key. Inside pass, Shoemaker underneath. Up good by Gate City's Josh Shoemaker. 7-12 to score in a somewhat low-scoring contest with 1 minute 15 seconds left in the first period. Number 50 has the ball for the Pioneers, that being Blake Stone. Stone back to Carpenter. Carpenter takes the three-point try. It's in the air. It's missed. Shoemaker comes down with the rebound for Gate City. Shoemaker across the midcourt time stripe. Ball deflected out of his hands, and it's number 40 coming up with control, Anthony Carrier. He passes back to Eric Steele. 48 ticks left on the clock for the first quarter of play. Steele being guarded by Flannery in the front court. Puts on some moves, gets the ball off, deflected by Beasley on a shot by Stone, and ends up in the hands of Flannery. Flannery down to Peters on the right side of the court. Peters across court to Richard Howell. Howell, top of the key, Flannery. Then back to Peters. Peters thinks about a tray, then passes off to Howell. Howell, Flannery. Flannery, Howell. Howell moves inside, shot underneath. Shoemaker up good by Gate City's Josh Shoemaker. Shoemaker racking up the points early in this contest as Gate City now on top by 7, 14-7. Number 12 for the Pioneers, turnaround jump shot missed. Shoemaker has it. 2 seconds left from beyond midcourt. Won't come real close as Gate City will lead it at the end of the first quarter, 14-7. Blue Devil basketball on STE, Cablevision, and Channel 30 is brought to you by Photo Genius and Image Consultants, by Premier Bank, by Daugherty Brothers Chevrolet GO Jeep Eagle, by People's Muffler Shop, by Weber City Drug Center, by Custom Log Homes, by State Line Graphics, by Dennis Fritz Allstate, by Williams Heating and Air Conditioning, by Pizza Plus, and by J&P Markets. Good job tonight, as always, by the Gate City varsity cheerleaders on the court, getting the fans into the contest. Quickly, a rundown of the unofficial first quarter scoring. First, for the Blue Devils, it's Chris Peters with 3, and the remaining 11 points go to Josh Shoemaker. For Lebanon, it's Ben Carpenter with 2, Eric Steele 3, Anthony Carrier 2. Again, it's 14-7, the Devils on top at the end of the first quarter. Comparing this game to the last one, and again, this is just for trivial information more than anything else, as when you're looking at these ball games, it's hard to compare them, any two. But at the end of the first quarter, in the first game that Gate City played with Lebanon, the score was Gate City 11, Lebanon 6. So it's pretty close to the same situation. Gate City with a somewhat better lead here than what it was then. Flannery back out to Moore. Moore to Shoemaker. Shoemaker, Housewright underneath. Housewright, turnaround jump shot. Good by Gate City's Jake Housewright. Housewright picks up his first 2 points on the ball game. Gives Gate City now a bigger lead, their biggest lead yet, 9 points. 7 minutes, 30 seconds left. Too much time taken up trying to get the ball off, and Gate City will take over. Good defense by Gate City, as it'll be John Moore who helped on that defensive play. Inbound the basketball to Aaron Flannery. Flannery makes his way down court, passes left side Moore. Moore, Shoemaker inside, underneath. Housewright, up shot, good timing by Jake Housewright as he picks up 2 in a row and gives Gate City an even bigger lead. It's now 18-7. The Devils in the lead by 11. Tony McDonald guarding number 20. That's Steele. Now it's over to Stone. Stone moves to the top of the key. Back over, he finds number 10, Capelli. Capelli moves inside, back out with a pass to Eric Steele. Steele guarded in the front court by Tony McDonald. Shot up by Eric Steele. No good. It does go in good. So Eric Steele picks up his 5th. Makes the score now 9-18. Again, the Devils in a situation where they have twice as many as what Lebanon does. Shoemaker with the shot up. No good. And number 20 has the ball. Pass over to number 12, Carpenter, I believe. Indeed it is. Number 50 now, Blake Stone. Stone passes the ball back out to Carpenter. Carpenter, top of the key, pass back over on the right side to number 10, Capelli. Capelli to Blake Stone. Stone over to Carpenter from three-point land. The shot's in and out, no good. And Josh Shoemaker comes up with control for Gate City. Shoemaker across the midcourt timeline, passes over to John Moore. Moore to Shoemaker. Shoemaker to Flannery. Now it's McDonald in the right corner. The shot up from three-point land, no good, but Tony McDonald. And the rebound is pulled down by Eric Steele. Steele making his way across the midcourt timeline, gives the ball over to Capelli. Capelli guarded by Moore on the left side, and who follows him around the three-point perimeter to the right. Needs to get a pass off. He does, and it ends up in the hands of Jake Halsright on a steal. Halsright passes the ball off to Shoemaker, and Shoemaker will back things outside, take the three-pointer, miss the three-pointer, and it will be number 12 coming up with control for Lebanon. That is Carpenter. He gives the ball now to number 20. Pass back over to number 12. Carpenter. Stone with the shot, no good off the front of the rim, and it is Shoemaker to Halsright underneath, and Halsright is fouled. A very low fouling contest here tonight at Lebanon High School. This is only the second foul called of the entire game, only the first foul called against Lebanon. Jake Halsright will go to the foul line and shoot 2 shots. Halsright tonight with 4 points, all of them coming from the second quarter. Committing the foul for Lebanon was number 50, Blake Stone. As I said, the first foul of the game for Lebanon, so it's his first as well as the team's first. Halsright will shoot 2. Number 1, good. Number 2, no good. And number 44 pulls down the rebound for the Pioneers. That's Adam Brightbull. Number 10, Capelli has the ball now. He's across the midcourt timeline. As he continues to drive down court, he moves inside, then back outside, being guarded by Peters all the way. Hal nearly picks it off. Carpenter recovers, takes the three-point shot. It's no good. Halsright pulls down the rebound. Halsright to Hal. Hal down court. Pass off Flannery on the right side. Now it's the wing to Hal. Halsright, Peters. And now rebound goes to Brightbull for the Pioneers. Number 20, Eric Steele across the midcourt timeline for the Pioneers. He passes off now to Ben Carpenter. Carpenter over to number 20 eventually. It's Steele. I think it went through the hands of Capelli before it got there. Steele being guarded by Flannery. Now it's over to number 12, Carpenter. Carpenter moves down court. Pass off. Number 20 has it on a steal for Gate City. That's Aaron Flannery. Flannery continues to move down court for Gate City. Pass off Peters. Three-point try up in the air, no good, and the rebound pulled down by Andy Crabtree. Number 40 now has the ball. That's Carrier. Carrier on the left side as he moves inside, throws further over to the left corner to number 12 for 3 points. It's Ben Carpenter, good. 12-19 as the Pioneers on somewhat of a comeback. It's a 7-point lead for Gate City now. 3:40 left in the first period. Pass across court. It's Flannery. Flannery to Halsright. Halsright back out Peters. Peters, Hal. Hal inside, underneath, it's Beasley. Beasley moves toward the basket with a shot. It's missed. Number 44 comes up with control. Pass back out now to number 12, Ben Carpenter. Carpenter will drive down court for the Pioneers. Pass over to number 20 of Lebanon. Number 20 being Eric Steele. Number 44, top of the key, that's Brightbull. Brightbull over to number 20, Steele. Steele, pass to the left side to number 10, Capelli. Capelli, number 42, Crabtree. Underneath, it's Brightbull, shot no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up, no good, and Chad Beasley comes up with control for Gate City. Gate City senior Beasley passes off to number 20 for the Blue Devils, Aaron Flannery, and Flannery has it on the left side. Back over to Richard Howell, the ball goes. Now it's in the hands of Peters. Peters back over to Howell. Howell underneath Beasley, ball picked off. Number 20 comes up with the rebound. That's Eric Steele. Steele passes the ball, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gate City as they try to recover a loose ball. But as it goes out of bounds, it will be Lebanon with a second chance on this possession. Inbounding from their own baseline. 2 minutes and 23 seconds left in the second period. Inbounding the basketball, Carpenter. Carpenter has it again. He takes the shot. It's missed as a deflection by, I think, McDonald. Comes up into the hands of Josh Shoemaker. Shoemaker with the basketball in the front court, passes over to Peters on the left side. Peters, Howell on the opposite side of the court. Howell, Peters, ball's deflected back into the hands of Peters. Across the ball goes on a pass to Richard Howell. Howell back across to Peters. Peters across court finds Tony McDonald. McDonald moves inside the three-point perimeter, then back outside to Beasley. Across court, wide open is Josh Shoemaker. Fakes a three-pointer, then passes off to Peters. Underneath it's to Beasley. Beasley, passes the ball right into the hands of Ben Carpenter, who awaits it. And he takes the ball down court. It's kicked off his foot, though, so Carpenter messed up on a good opportunity, let the ball go out of bounds on a kick, and it will be Gate City ball. Number 23, Chris Peters, will inbound the basketball. Set to receive that inbound, Richard Howell. 1 minute, 30 seconds left in the first half of action as Richard Howell will take the ball down court for the Blue Devils. Howell across the midcourt time stripe at the middle of the court. Pass over now to Peters. Peters to Howell. Howell, Peters from three. No good. McDonald reaches in. Good hustle. Tony McDonald gets the rebound, gives it to Peters. Back out, Richard Howell. Shoemaker has it. Shoemaker steps back into the left corner, then circles his way down the left side, passes off near top of the key. It's Peters. Peters drives in, pass off Shoemaker underneath. Shoemaker reaches his long arm out, recovers control. Ball's loose. Chad Beasley now has it. McDonald with the shot up. Good, and Tony McDonald is fouled. Tony scores his first 2 points of the ball game and will have an opportunity to turn it into a three-point opportunity if he can make this single shot. Committing the foul for Lebanon, number 40, Anthony Carrier. That is Carrier's first, team's second. Only the third total foul of the game. McDonald with the shot up and good by Gate City's Tony McDonald. The Devils on top now by 10, 22-12. Thanks to that three-point play by Gate City's freshman Tony McDonald. Number 40 with the ball for the Pioneers. That's Anthony Carrier. Number 20 has the shot. It's up in the air. It's no good. And again, it's Tony McDonald making a good defensive play this time, pulling down the rebound and driving down court for the Devils. He passes off to Richard Howell. Howell across court. Peters, can he get it? Nope. It's in the hands of number 34, Adam Breeding. It will be number 40 taking the ball down, Anthony Carrier. Carrier pass over to number 20, Eric Steele. Steele pass off now to number 12. He moves inside. That's Carpenter. Shot up. No good. Stone tries to get it. Good block by Josh Shoemaker at the buzzer and perhaps preventing 2 points. So that will be halftime here in this very fast-moving ball game. The score at the end of the first half, Gate City on top by 10, 22-12. Gate City Blue Devil basketball on STE Cablevision. Channel 30 is brought to you by these fine sponsors. By Weber City Drug Center, by J&P Markets, by Custom Log Homes, by Photo Genius and Image Consultants, by Pizza Plus, by People's Muffler Shop, by State Line Graphics, by Premier Bank, by Daugherty Brothers Chevrolet GOG Beagle, by Dennis Fritz Allstate, and by Williams Heating and Air Conditioning. The unofficial first half scoring for Gate City is as follows. Chris Peters has 3 points. Tony McDonald also with 3. Josh Shoemaker has 11. Jay Calstrite with 5. For the Lebanon Pioneers, Ben Carpenter at the end of the first half has 5. Eric Steele with 5. And Anthony Carrier with 2. Again, it's 12-22. Devils on top at halftime. We're going to take a short commercial break, but don't go away. We'll be back with the second half of varsity Blue Devil basketball action in just a moment. If you're looking for insurance, you know the importance of finding an agent you can trust. set up to continue the ball game. You might have heard Tammy giggling in the background. She was looking at it during the break. Number 34 for the Pioneers with the ball, guarded by Housewright. Pass out to Stone. Now it's in the hands of number 40, Anthony Carrier. Number 34 has the ball for number 34 with it. Now it's underneath number 20, picked up by Stone. Shot up, no good. Lane violation. 3 seconds. Gate City's ball. Peters inbounds the basketball to Richard Howell, and Howell takes it down court. Howell to Shoemaker. Shoemaker back out to Richard Howell. Shoemaker, shot up, no good. Housewright to Howell. Now it's number 32, Shoemaker, traveling against Josh Shoemaker. So it will be Lebanon basketball. Number 50 getting set to inbound. That's Blake Stone. Stone bounce pass into Ben Carpenter. Carpenter over to number 40, Anthony Carrier. Steele with the ball from the foul line. Takes the shot. It's no good. Gets his own rebound. Back up. It is good by Eric Steele. 14-22 the score. An 8-point lead now for the Devils. Gate City's Josh Shoemaker takes it down court. Pass over to Richard Howell. Howell back across to number 23, Peters. Shots deflected. Shoemaker retains control, takes it up and scores. Josh Shoemaker. I tell you better not leave much of an opening for Shoemaker on his way underneath, because it'll go in if he gets half a chance. Number 20, Eric Steele with the shot up. Good. 4 points in a row for Steele, and that makes the score 16-24. 6:03 left in the third. Chris Peters, Richard Howell. Howell, Peters from 3, no good. Ben Carpenter has the rebound and control as he takes the ball down court. Carpenter moves inside, takes the shot up. It is no good. Number 40 pulls down control. Anthony Carrier back out. It's number 34, Adam Breeding. And now it's Chad Beasley scooping it up. Shoemaker on the left side passes into the left corner. It's Chris Peters. Peters, cross court, Richard Howell. Howell from 3, the shot is up. It is no good. Shoemaker pulls down the rebound. Backs out. Pass off. Peters, top of the key. 3-point try. Good. Give it to him. Chris Peters. 2 of them on the evening for Peters, as Gate City now recaptures an 11-point lead, 16-27, with 5 minutes and 2 seconds left in the third period. Number 40, Anthony Carrier, has the ball. Carrier passes back out to Carpenter. Carpenter back across. It's to number 20, Eric Steele. Back out now. It's number 40. Shot is up in the air. It is no good. And we have a foul call. The foul will go against Gate City. Their first here in the second half is committed by Chris Peters. His first. It will send number 40 to the foul line, shooting 2 shots. That's Anthony Carrier. Carrier's first of 2, good. Carrier's second shot in the air, also good. 18-27 is now the score. 4 minutes, 42 seconds left in the third period. Richard Howell with the ball. He passes back out to Aaron Flannery now in the contest for Gate City. Howell. Pass across court. Peters back out. Flannery inside the 3-point perimeter. Back over to Beasley across court. It goes to Peters. Now it's to Shoemaker. Shot up by Shoemaker. No good. And the ball lands in the hands of left in the third period. Steele passes the ball over to Carpenter. on the left side. Carpenter guarded heavily by Howell. He gets around him, takes the shot, and scores. He's lead to 7, 20-27. Chris Peters with the ball. Back out, Richard Howell. Howell, Peters. Peters from 3. Gay City again. Gate City, their second. Chris Peters, second. Out of bounds, it's number 50, Blake Stone. Stone will inbound the basketball, but first, some substitutions made, at least one, I guess. It is Peters coming out, Tony McDonald checking in for the Blue Devils. Number 20, Eric Steele, pass back over to number 50, Blake Stone. Stone, over across, ball out of bounds. Last touched, I think, by Richard Howell, so it will be Lebanon ball. Number 20 for the Pioneers, Eric Steele, will throw the ball in. It goes to number 40, Anthony Carrier. Carrier back out to Ben Carpenter, number 12. Carpenter to number 34, Adam Breeding. Breeding over to number 20, Eric Steele. Steele, pass over to number 50, Stone. Shots deflected by Housewright. 34 comes back up with it. Shot up, missed, and a foul will be called, I think, against Tony McDonald. It will send Anthony Carrier to the foul line. McDonald picks up his first, team's third. At the foul line, number 40. He's shooting 2 for 2 tonight from the line. Misses his first here. Second shot in the air. It's also good. It is good. First one missed, second one good. 21-30 the score, 9-point lead for Gate City. Richard Howell across the midcourt timeline. As he steps on the Pioneer logo, he continues to move forward into the right corner. Back out it goes to Tony McDonald, then back into the hands of Richard Howell. Howell to Aaron Flannery, over to Tony McDonald. McDonald back out to Richard Howell. Howell, Shoemaker. Shoemaker back down to McDonald. McDonald pass back out to Shoemaker. And now it's to Howell. Inside, underneath, Housewright. And a jump ball is called. Possession arrow goes to Gate City on the jump ball. It will be number 24, Tony McDonald, out of bounds for Gate City. McDonald throws the ball in to Shoemaker underneath. Good position for Shoemaker. Shot is missed this time. Back up by McDonald, but we have a foul called. It'll be against Gate City. Number 24, Tony McDonald, picks up his second, team's fifth. Gate City picking up some fouls here. Team's fourth, that's right. One foul came from the other half as I was looking. There's been very few fouls called. Lebanon still hasn't fouled any this half. 2:23 left in the third. Stone has it underneath. Shot up, good. Blake Stone picks up his first 2 points. The score now 23-30. Devils on top by 7. Bounce pass to McDonald from Howell. McDonald across court, Flannery. Flannery over to Howell. Howell, McDonald. Howell again. Shot off from three-point land for Richard Howell. No good. And the rebound goes to number 34 for Lebanon. That's Adam Breeding. Eric Steele will take the ball down court. Steele pass back over to number 12, back over to number 40. Number 40 with the shot deflected out of bounds by Shoemaker. So it will be Lebanon ball from their own baseline. Number 12 for the Lebanon Pioneers. Getting set. I keep getting those mixed. Both of them Highlands District foes, but tonight we're here with the Lebanon Pioneers as number 12 for that team. Carpenter takes the three-point shot. It's missed. Shoemaker comes up with control. Number 40 back out. It's number 20. He moves in back across number 34. He moves up. That is Breeding, I think. Indeed it is. Out of bounds the ball goes. Last touched by Gate City. Again, it will be Pioneer ball out of bounds. from their own baseline. 1 minute, 22 seconds left in the third period. The score 23-30. Long pass in. Number 20 gets it. That's Eric Steele. Steele back over across to Carpenter. Carpenter guarded by Peters. He moves inside. Bounce pass over to Breeding. Breeding runs into a brick wall by the name of Chad Beasley. It's back over to number 40 now. Ball's loose, stolen away by that same number 33 for Gate City, Chad Beasley, as he gives it to Josh Shoemaker. Shoemaker across the midcourt timeline for the Blue Devils. He passes over to number 20, Aaron Flannery. Flannery back across to Peters. Peters to Housewright. Underneath, Shoemaker. Shoemaker gets some breathing room. Tries to get the shot off. It's no good, but we have a foul called, I think, against Blake Stone. Indeed, Blake Stone. A push underneath. Or am I wrong? Let's see. They put it up. Yes, it's Blake Stone, his second. And it will be Josh Shoemaker going to the foul line, shooting 2 shots. Shoemaker tonight with 13 points on the ball game. We have 47 seconds left in the third quarter. And again, Shoemaker shooting 2 shots. The shot up and missed by Shoemaker. Second shot in the air. It is good by Gate City's Josh Shoemaker. His number 44 for Lebanon has the ball out of bounds. He throws it in to number 20, Eric Steele. Steele back over to number 44 and then to number 10. Ball stolen away. Jake Housewright pass to Shoemaker. Shoemaker tries to get the shot off. He does. It's missed. And there's Housewright underneath with the rebound. Struggle for it. Junk ball call. Possession should go to Lebanon. .31 seconds left in the third period. The score 23-31. Number 44 inbounds the basketball for the Pioneers. He goes into number 12, and now number 44 has again. Shoemaker nearly steals it away. He does have it, and he walks. He tried his best. He points to the official, continues to say that he's bouncing the ball, dribbling it. Look, Shoemaker a little agitated there, as it will be number 44 getting set to throw the ball in. It's into number 20 rather, Steele. Steele passed down to number 10, Capelli. Out of bounds the ball goes. It should go to Gate City, I think. Nope, it's Lebanon ball. 19 seconds left in the third. Number 44 throws the ball into Carpenter. In the third. 23-31 the score.